Hello everyone. This week's readings were about promotion and marketing, and I really enjoy reading this week because I am right in the middle of starting that process. So of course, I'm doing a Raisin in the Sun. I've just had my auditions. I've had my first 3 rehearsals, and now I'm starting to think about like the fundraising and the ticketing aspect. And at my school, we haven't had a production in years, so I wasn't sure how to really like price it. And this week's readings got me thinking about that, like what is the most effective pricing for the show in order for like me to increase the revenue for my program. So one question that I have for you all is, how do you price your shows? Like, do you base it off how much the rights cost, how much the show costs, or like previous or upcoming shows will cost? Like, how do you price the tickets for your show? And then two, so I had first I had considered like only doing posters and flyers all like around the school and in the community, but this chapter, Bowman's chapter 7, also got me really thinking about like so when you go to promote in a business, like if you ask them like, hey, can I put my poster for my show in your window, and they say yes, you could also take that opportunity to ask them, do they want to add in the program for the show, and that'll help like bring business to them. And then you could also get them to sponsor things, like if you chose to have a gala on the closing night for like cast and family and friends. Local businesses that like have promoted in your program could have things that to display for them. Like maybe if somebody made cupcakes or something, they donated it to the gala and then put their ad in the program. It generates business for us and for them. So it got me thinking about that. And then three. So my final takeaway from this chapter was reaching out to your community. So like local newspapers, you could do organizations that have newsletters. You could also do the radio. So like the school that I work at, there's actually a lot of students that have like radio personality parents on our local stations. And that was, got me thinking about like making that connection there to like, hey, can we promote our show on the radio? Can y'all shout us out on the radio and things like that? So promotion and marketing really got me thinking this week. And then also, so another school in my district, they use this platform called On the Stage. And with On the Stage, it's like a one-stop shop for your show, and they have over 300 different shows to market and brand for you. And so it's like having a landing site for your program. So the sports teams at my schools, they do digital ticketing. So in order to get into the game, you have to buy a digital ticket. At basketball, they don't take cash, and at football, they do take cash. And so with me working, I've worked the tickets at those sports games sometimes. So when me thinking about that, I'm like, how do I want to do it for my show? So with On the Stage, they actually have, so you make the landing site, create it with your show, put all your information in, and then they have a way for you to do digital ticketing to where like people can purchase their tickets online ahead of time, priority seating, and then bring in the ticket confirmation or like scan the QR code on the phone, and it helps you to one, keep track of safety, so like how many people are in the building at once, so that you don't go over capacity. And also, just monitor the ticket sales of your show before the day of. And then on the day of, it has an option for if people need to buy the ticket there the day of too. So I've been considering using like one of those platforms because one, you can have a seamless ticket process by using that, and then you also have a landing site for your show, so people also have like a way to go and find the information on their own before they have to come to you because you're busy with so many other things. But it has an about section, a cast and crew section with the cast and crew bio, so it's basically like your program plus sections for donating, fundraisers, and buying your ticket. And then they also have like a part where they like drop ship merchandise for you. So like you can sell merch for your specific show without you having to actually like, buy the t-shirts first or the cups first and get it branded ahead of time and then sell it. And then, you could end up having leftover where you don't really make money off of that. They have a drop shipping process. And so there's like 6 options that you can choose from. And I'm so glad that we're talking about promotion and marketing this week, because I just discovered that because another school in my district uses it. And I thought it would be great for my show, so I'd love to share that with you all. And once again, it's called On The Stage. OnTheStage.com. They have representatives that get to you, right back to you. They also they have a newsletter where they share where they share educational resources with you. So I just discovered that, and I'm happy I'm able to share that with you all. And so those were my major takeaways from this week and what got me, thinking about my own program and what I wanted to do. And so one more question that I have for you all was, do you function with a booster club or without? Because being that I work at a Title I school, I'm running into issues about, how many fundraisers I could do and how, I want to do my ticketing process. I have to know those things because Title I funding. So with you all, do you have a booster club? Because I'm thinking of maybe starting one and going that route. I think it would be much more effective in managing money better with my program. Because we were in between treasurers, which puts a dent in our program because we can't purchase things without a treasurer signing off on it. So if we had a booster club that did that, not like the school's treasurer, then maybe that would, make a difference. So do you all have a booster club? And if so, was it already started when you got there, or did you start it? And yeah, I'd love to hear about some of that. Have a great week, y'all.